Hi everyone, this is the High Desert Tarotist, and today is our Pick a Card Daily Quick Pick for Wednesday, December 8th. The further along it goes, the more I'm getting mixed up on my dates. All right, so today I decided to go with like a true pick a card style. So what you want to do is you want to see which pile you feel drawn to. And then in the description box, I will have the link to the video so you can fast forward to your reading. I appreciate your watching and your support. And if you're really finding that you're liking these, please comment, let me know how the readings have been going for you, if they've been matching your day, and consider subscribing. All right, so for our first one, pile 1, we have the Crow's Magic Tarot and our Selenite. Pile 2, we have our Star Tarot and the Rose Quartz. Pile 3, we have our Rider-Waite Tarot and we have our Malachite. Pile 4, we have the Mythic Tarot and we have our Amethyst. In pile 5, we have the Fantastical Tarot with our Desert Rose. Okay, so take a moment, see which pile you feel drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one, that's okay. You can watch more than one. There might be a message for your day in more than one of them. And I will see you back in your reading. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the Selenite, then this is your reading. Okay. And again, we're using the Crow's Magic Tarot. What message do we have for pile 1 for today, Wednesday, December 8th? What message do we have for their day? Do they need to know? Just one more shove. Whoa, there we go. Ooh, the Emperor. Oh, I love this card. I feel like the owl in flight in this card really symbolizes the power and strength that I feel the Emperor brings out. Okay, so today is going to be a really good day for you to take actions towards goals, dreams, wishes, or things that you've been trying to manifest in your life. So right off the back, I just heard like, it's time to stop thinking about it. It's time to start doing it. So I feel like you've done all the pre-work of whatever this goal is that you're trying to achieve. I'm going to leave it really general and just say goal, because I feel like it's going to be different things for different people, but ultimately, I think you know what this is, something that you've been working on. Perhaps it's like something you're setting up for yourself for the new year. It could be, I did hear finances, so because it is the Emperor, it could be about these very like material things, like the ones that help us create stability in our lives. So our finances, our material items, the dreams of a home, wishes for a job, wishes for like a family. So something that's really held dear to you and is substantial, and it helps bring you peace and stability. I feel like there's a goal or a wish related to that, but right now, today, you need to stop thinking, stop wishing, stop dreaming, and start taking action. No matter what kind of action it is, every step is a step towards your goal. And today's, it's time to start making those dreams manifest for you. For some of you, you might like almost feel like a pioneer. So this might be something that's very new for you that you've been wanting. So you're almost like pioneering in a new field, a new goal, a new wish, a new phase of your life. And there's going to be something today that helps you take action or move towards it. But I just really strongly am just feeling that like it's time to close the dream book. It's time to put away the thought pages and the brainstorming, and it's time to just start taking action. For others of you, this card could be coming in to tell you that you're really needing to create more structure to your day. So perhaps you've kind of, I just heard like the college student that like just finished their finals and now they're like crashing, and maybe you're kind of like at a loss of what to do now. Maybe you've just like finished your degree. It is December, right? So maybe you just finished with your winter term or your fall term, and now you're just like, well, what am I doing now? So today is a day that's kind of coming to you as a reminder that we have to create some structure and some stability for ourselves in some form or another within our daily routine. So that could also be a message for some of you. But either way, today's about action and about working towards what we want. And so I hope this was helpful, you pile one. I wish you the best on this journey that you're going on. I really hope that you're able to take some steps or some actions today, or give yourself some structure. Maybe you're just really needing structure and you're going to start like a new routine today. Whatever it is for you, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is your reading. Right, and today we are using the Star Tarot. So what messages do we have for pile two for today, which is Wednesday, December 8th? What messages does pile two need to hear and know about their day? Whoa, Wheel of Fortune. The one thing I've learned about the Wheel of Fortune is that even though it can be a card of a change, so there's some kind of change in your life, maybe it is a change of fortune itself, maybe it's just a needed change. Often the change is coming from, it's like the result of our own actions. And so today might be a day where you kind of get to see the consequences of your actions, or the results of your actions, because consequences kind of makes it sound like it's bad, but I don't think it's necessarily good or bad. I think that today's going to be a day where you see some kind of results of efforts and actions that you've put in. So things that you have already done have already led you to this point, and you are going to see that today. Now, for some reason, I was looking at this card, the little Scorpio symbol just like stuck out. It felt like it just got really big and like came to me. So I'm wondering if you're a Scorpio or you know a Scorpio, so that might be significant to you. I just wanted to point it out, since even though there's other symbols, that one just seemed to come to life when I looked at it. Your kind of, I guess, duty for today is to pay attention to any connections that you're noticing as you go about your day. So if you're getting like signs, omens, if it's like there's some kind of connection that's piecing different things together, pay attention to that. This might be a day that brings you a solution to a problem that's kind of been maybe stuck in your head, or something you've been worrying about. It can also kind of bring to light something like a solution for you that you didn't think of. So that could actually be the change, is that if you pay attention to things, you might actually find the solution to a problem that you've been worrying about. Or again, it kind of also goes back to that, like, our present is a result of our past, and our future is a result of our present. And that is what I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you today. If you're not liking what you're seeing, if you like woke up today and you really didn't like where you live, what your environment looks like, the job you have to go to, your social situation, if you're like not feeling happy and content with where you're at right now, then the solution to your problem is, if you want tomorrow, 3 months from now, 6 months from now to look different, what can you do today to change it? That's like a very important message. For some of you, you're going to get a surprise in some form, so possibly surprising news or surprising results to something, and that's going to make you feel like that, like the wheels are spinning, like there's that change happening in your life. So I hope this was helpful for you, pile two. I'm going to leave you here. I'm wishing you the best for your day, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile three. If you chose the Malachite, then this is your reading. Today we will be using the classic Rider-Waite tarot. Okay, what messages do we have for pile 3 for today, Wednesday, December 8th? What does pile 3 need to know about their day? Oop. Didn't feel right, so I'm going to keep going. I actually feel pretty strongly I need to cut the cards. Some of them, the cards pop out. No, there's a card right here. And for some of them, actually funny. So this was with the card that I think I saw when the other card popped out. I feel like this is your guy here today, the Knight of Swords. Right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, the Knight of Swords might symbolize that you're going to have a sudden or unexpected twist to your day. So be on the lookout for that. For others of you, this might be a person that you end up spending time with or that you know. So this would be the person that is like almost a visionary that has new ideas. But with that, there comes destruction and boredom. So it's almost like the ideas guy, right? He comes in with comes in off his horse, right? He has these ideas. He has, oh, I know what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do next. This is how we're going to go. And then nothing ever happens, or you're kind of left to actually turn the idea into something that's real. So that makes me think of, like, for some of you, a boss, or possibly someone that you know that I'm kind of seeing like a family member, and then you're just like over here rolling your eyes like, oh, here we go again. So that might also be for some of you. If this card is more directly related to you, it's kind of a message for you today that you might have a normal break from your routine today in some form or another, something that was unexpected. Or this is going to be a day for you where in some way, shape, manner, you're going to have an inkling, or you're going to realize what your own potential is. So you may have been that one that's had the ideas or some kind of scheme. Like, I just see this grand idea, this like sweeping notion. And today might be the day where instead of it just feeling like a pipeline dream, you're going to realize, hey, you know what? I actually do have the strength to do this. I do have the personality for this. I do possess the characteristics to make this come to life. And maybe today you'll really sit down and put it on paper. So you'll kind of move beyond the ideas or the visionary stage, realize the potential you have, and then sit down and make a plan, basically. There's like this image with this card of, and I think it's just because of how much movement's in the card that's like coming out. But just like this horse, like riding off in the wind, we just had this great notion, this great idea, this great plan, and now we're off to do it. We're off, right? Nothing can stop us now. So for some of you, this might be your motto for today, that nothing can stop me now. If the unexpected thing happens to be an unexpected setback, this card's coming as a reminder of, don't forget your potential. Don't let this setback happen. Keep your dream and your vision alive, because nothing will stop you now. I keep hearing that song, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Wasn't it on that movie about the mannequin with, like, what's her name from Sex and the City? That song is like now playing in my head, and I just see you like sitting in front of a mirror just singing that nothing's gonna stop me now. That's kind of a good image, actually. It feels lighthearted, so I feel like I hope that that's what comes through, is that even if this surprise change for some of you is like a little shocking, see the lightheartedness in it, and maybe do something silly like dance in the mirror and declare like, I don't care about this. This isn't going to stop me. I have my vision. I have my dream. You might be this knight. This might be you and not necessarily another person. And don't let it stop you, because you have the potential. The potential's there. That's what this card is saying. And so keep going, basically. And so I feel like that ultimately is to say that the setback that may come, or the surprise that may come, is temporary. I hope that was helpful for you, pile 3. I now have Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now in my head. And I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Mythic Tarot and our Amethyst, then this is your reading. I know I say this in like every video when I have this deck, but the Mythic Tarot is literally my favorite, most loved deck. It's the deck I learned on. I bought this deck in 1995 when I was like 14 years old, I think, 14 or 15. I learned on it. It's well loved. It's worn. It's like an old, well-loved deck. And every time I get to use it in a reading, it makes me happy. So I'm glad that if you picked this deck, you picked a good deck. All right, so let's see. So what messages do we have for pile 4? Well, for today, Wednesday, December 8th, the cards weren't even, see, this is why this deck already knew what I wanted to say. And here's your card, the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles has always been an interesting card to me, and I feel like it can, again, like every card has its light side, its dark side. I feel like even here, it's like the moon and the sun, and often this card is seen as we're isolated from, we might feeling isolated from others, but at the same time, are we isolated? Or is actually the security the thing we need there, but we're walking away from it instead of turning towards it? So for some of you, I feel like you might be needing help in a situation and you might feel alone or kind of isolated, but you're not reaching out to the people that love you, or you're not reaching out to the sources you have. You might not be, because maybe you just feel like so outcasted, or in some sense that you feel like no one will care, no one will hear you. But I feel like this card is coming for you today to say, even though you feel this way, there is actually a safe haven for you. And I'm hoping that that means that today, if that safe haven is just being in your home, if it's a person, if it's like a place you like to go to, you'll be able to spend time there to kind of, I just heard, ease your burdens, ease your worries. Our 5 of Pentacles can signify financial loss, financial difficulty, possible financial setback. So for others of you, this might just be a very direct message that you're going to experience an unexpected expense today. So maybe, I just heard car, maybe something with your car, maybe a bill came up that you forgot about and then it was like automatically withdrawn from your checking account. You weren't accounting for it. Maybe the financial loss might come through loss of hours at work. Something financially that you were expecting on or counting on that fell through. And it's kind of leaving you in a bad place financially. So there's kind of this feeling of like, oh man, what do I do now? Who do I turn to? Where do I go? How do I find my safe haven? And do I just admit defeat, or do I keep going, right? So is there any reward at the end of this journey, at the end of this dilemma I'm going through? Or am I just kind of riding it out in the dark and I'm just kind of, I just have this image of being like in a boat. I know this is weird, I'm sorry. But this like image I'm seeing is it's nighttime. I guess it's because, you know, the card is night, like seeing the sun moon, just like you're in a boat and you're in the ocean and you're in the dark and you are alone and you maybe have one lamp, one light source, and it's just darkness all around you. I feel like that image isn't a real image. It's more of like a metaphor for how you may be feeling on the inside, but that feeling of just what the heck is happening and what the heck am I going to do about it is coming really strongly through this card today. So your message is, if this is happening for you, I want you to think really hard. Is there a port in the storm for you? Is there one person you can talk to? Is there one more avenue or alternative to the solution you haven't tried yet? Is there actually someone there for you that will bring in some warmth into your day and kind of make it better? If you have that, I would go to that person or that source today, because I think they're going to help you deal with the intensity of the feelings or the loss that might be happening for you. I feel like there's something else coming from this card that I'm kind of pondering right now. The image I have that's kind of forming is maybe getting some bad news at work, and then, so really the news coming during the day part, and then by the nighttime is when you get to go home. So I'm just seeing so much darkness, and then I'm seeing like a light there at the end. So like, not to get like, go to the light, Carol Ann, but which poltergeist that just I'm getting a lot of phrases in movies and stuff popping up today, which is really interesting. I think they've always been there, but I don't always verbalize them. But I just heard like, step into the light, Carol Ann, which for you is like a good thing. It's not, you know, not something bad or paranormal. It's just pull yourself out of your isolation and darkness. And because I feel like somewhere, some way, I see this image of a lit up home, someone welcoming you with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, hot chocolate, someone that you can turn to. Perhaps you have somebody that you can say, this financial thing happened. Maybe they're going to help you with money. Maybe they're going to help you emotionally. They're going to bring some warmth to your day. If you have that, please embrace it today. Don't let any feelings of isolation or aloneness stop you from reaching out. So step into the light, Carol Ann, okay? All right, so I'm going to leave you here, pile 4. I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you the best for your day. I hope you find your port in the storm, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 5. If you chose the Fantastical Tarot and the Rose Quartz, then this is your reading. So what messages do we have for pile 5 for our day today, which is Wednesday, December 8th? I really hope I'm getting that date. I think I am. I'm just keep thinking the 9th, but I'm pretty sure. No, we're on the 8th today. Okay, what message do we have for pile 5 for Wednesday, December 8th? What does pile 5 need to know about their day? And I'm not even going to cut the card because this guy that just gets stuck in my hand wants to be here. All right, you have Temperance. What I'm feeling from this card, as far as it being a daily card, is that you may be feeling a little stuck, a little stagnated, possibly bored, possibly like you want to speak your feelings, or kind of, you know, like there's something stirring inside but you can't do it. And today is a day to tell you to try to sit back and look at, kind of take everything in and try to appreciate your life for what it is right now, because what it is beautiful. And this moment is the moment that you are here, and you're here for a reason. Like, this is exactly where you are supposed to be. I feel like that for some of you, you might be longing for other things. And in that longing, you're missing kind of the beauty of what your life has right now. So instead of having that flow, that like openness, that balance and harmony, that relationship, just like that love and that wonderful feeling, something feels like it's in the way. Something's in the way here. And I'm hearing that Nirvana song now, Something in the Way. These like songs and movies are coming out strong today, which I find really fascinating. But I'm hearing like something in the way, and that I almost see you like the emotional flowing is almost like a mopiness, right? Like we're sitting back, we're listening to The Cure, we're listening to Nirvana. I mean, I'm kind of dating myself here, but so a way for you to deal with these emotions today, if this is what's happening for you, is to appreciate the beauty and the good that's in your life now. Like if you can really live in the moment today, I feel like you'll be surprised by the beauty of the small little things that make up your life as a whole. I did hear pet, and I got this image of like this little pet that's sitting by your side looking up at you longingly, and you're possibly so wrapped up in the emotions of the day that you're not even seeing that right there beside you is all the love, unconditional love, and happiness you need. So that's kind of a symbol for the fact that your day is actually giving you exactly what you want and need. It might not be in the form that you're hoping for, but it's there. So can you open yourself up to the love, to the beauty and the emotions of the day as it in the form that it comes to you today? If you can do that, I think that means this card holds a promise of a good day for you. But if you can't do that, then this card almost serves as a warning that we're going to keep feeling that stagnated feeling. And then it's kind of up to you to determine, you know what, I don't want to feel this way. I'm going to look around me. And I have my little puppy dog by my side today, or I have this like amazing dinner I'm going to cook tonight, or I have this wonderful book I've been wanting to read. So really finding that joy and happiness where you can find it. Because I strongly believe that if we're able to find the beauty, the love, the happiness in the small moments and really appreciate what form those big feelings came to us in the day, that then we open ourselves up to keep receiving, right? So to keep allowing this flow, to keep coming into our life so that our days turn into weeks and our weeks turn into months of this beautiful kind of feeling, this love, this appreciation for who we are, what we have, and kind of the ebb and flow of our life. Because ultimately the days all add up to a life. And where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And that is your message, Pile 5. I really hope this resonated with you. I feel like it's a little bit of an off reading for the Temperance, but at the same time, it feels exactly what the Temperance wants you to know today. So I hope that this helps. And I'm wishing you the best for the day. If you do have I'm just seeing this image of a little dog by your side. If you do have that, please hug your dog, kiss them, and snuggle them. Take them for a walk because they're the love that you need right now. All right, either way, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye.